Arturo Gatti. 20 knockouts in his 24 wins. He took the title in December here in Madison Square Garden in the big room next door in a tremendous 12-round bout against Tracy Harris Patterson, in which he put Patterson on the deck in the second round, had to hold on in the later round when Tracy started to land his right hand over Gatti's left. A couple of other biographical notes. You can see that the young slugger gets most of his opponents in the first 6 minutes, but he's not that difficult to hit, at least by a quality fighter like Tracy Harris Patterson,
with whom he has promised a rematch in the fall.
Now let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, main event, Cedric Kushner Promotions, Health Boxing Promotions, along with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. This Bud's for you presents 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. This bout is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission Chairman, former two-time World Heavyweight Champion Floyd Patterson, and the International Boxing Federation President Robert W. Lee Sr. Supervisor at ringside for the IBF is Mariat Mohammed. The three judges scoring this contest on a 10-point must system will be George Colon, Manuel de Casas, and John Potteray. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Wayne Kelly. All other officials at ringside shall remain the same. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, New York City. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black, trimmed with yellow, and weighing in at 128 pounds. He comes to us from Madrid, España, with a professional record of 43 victories against 7 defeats, with 3 draws, 24 KOs to his credit. He's ranked number 2 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Wilson Black Label Rodrigues. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trimmed with blue letters and weighing in at 130 pounds. His professional record, 24 victories with 20 KOs, only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the defending junior lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gatti.
All right, Arturo, Wilson, we're boxing for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, come out boxing at the bell. Good luck, 12 rounds.
Gatti came out with thunder in round 1 against Patterson back in December. Then he did the radio broadcast of your debut performance here in Madison Square Garden, January 12, Roy.
Yeah, he had a masterful performance in December against a terrific fighter in Tracy Harris Patterson. He showed a lot of patience, which is usually hard to find in a young fighter such as Arturo Gatti.
May have to show some patience tonight against the slicker, more experienced Rodrigues.
Arturo's a very strong puncher. The other guy seems to know this, and he seems to have respect for that.
Rodrigues speaks no English, told us yesterday in Spanish that he would stay away from Gatti's left hook. Straight right hand over the top for Rodrigues.
I guess after being married 2 or 3 times, this guy's gotten pretty slick. Because he's slipping all of Gatti's big punches early, and he's not trying to hit Gatti too hard. He's just staying away and trying to pecker him when he can.
Hard right hand by Rodrigues. You'll find out about that marriage thing, Roy. That fiancé of yours may not look like such a tough opponent right now, but just wait. So far, Gatti having a little trouble getting off against Wilson Rodrigues, who stays away from the left hook by circling away from it and begins most of the exchanges when Gatti comes close.
You got Wilson landed a great left hook then, and Gatti's not really trying to get out the way of it. He's coming straight down the pipe, which is not really good for him.
And Gatti's got a huge mouse under his left eye, and it's swelling already, and that's the product of those lead right hands by Rodrigues. And if Rodrigues continues to land the lead right, that's going to inhibit the left hook for Arturo Gatti. Gatti getting a little boxing lesson here in round 1.
Rodrigues has gotten bolder and bolder as the round has gone on. He thinks he's quicker, and he throws the straighter punches.
And so far, he's right. Tough round for the young phenom as the veteran from Europe puts him back on his heels a little bit.
And Gatti goes back to his corner, blinking with that closing left eye.
Nothing. Okay? Work with that body. You're going too much to the head. Right? Stay low. Stay low. Move that head and work me under. Understand? You try too hard. Okay? When you go inside there, don't try one punch. Work me in combination to start. Watch with this guy jab. It's okay, it's nothing. Okay? It's nothing.
Se han pasado los nervios ya, ¿eh?
Don't be nervous, okay? Don't get nervous. Our interpreter here is Hector Garcia. His eyes are already closed. And use that left hand. Quick, that left hand, and move to the left. Always. And keep moving to the left. Don't get excited.
Gatti told us he didn't want to come out full speed. He wanted to be under control. But if he's going to get to this slick, experienced veteran, he's going to have to do more of what you just saw.
Yeah, he's probably got to move his head more and put a little more pressure on this guy.
And as cutman Joe Souza was working on Gatti's left eye, you heard the young fighter asking his trainer Hector Roca, "What about my eye?"
Now he's moving his head a lot more.
And lands the left hook for the first time in the fight. With head movement, he's got a chance to get inside on Rodrigues.
Yeah, he does, but when he doesn't move his head, Rodrigues seems to still be able to catch him.
Rodrigues landed nearly 40% of his punches in the first round. He's targeting that left eye with the right hand lead, and he's landing it.
Now Gatti's other eye has a mouth under it, and it just doesn't look too good.
I think Gatti is in real trouble unless he can do something dramatic, guys.
He landed the right cross, right under the shoulder blade, and now comes back with a left hook, but he's blinking both eyes. They're swelling with extreme rapidity. I don't know if I've ever seen a fighter swell up so much in
That was a good hook by Gatti that did hurt Rodrigues.
Step back, let him go.
They better get out 2 end swells after this round.
Cutman Joe Souza with a big job coming up. Gatti goes down on a short left hook inside. And he didn't see it coming.
No, because his eyes are swollen so badly that he can hardly see.
On the verge of superstardom, Arturo Gatti is in serious trouble in round 2 against slick European veteran Wilson Rodrigues. Gatti trying to come back with both hands, taking a lot of punishment in return.
Let him go. Step back. Step back.
vicious left hook to the body by Gatti, and it sets up another barrage.
Right, clean. Let him go. Step back.
Great right hand landing again for Rodrigues. Gatti landed a right cross close. Backing Rodrigues up. Gatti with a low blow well down on Rodrigues' right hip.
Oh, both fighters were hurt then.
And referee Wayne Kelly pulling Rodrigues away as Gatti went after it.
And both fighters seem to go to the wrong corner after that exchange.
I got it. Okay. Arturo, keep your hand high, Arturo, and punch in the body. Okay? Punch in the body. Come on. Let's work this guy. Do go ahead, please. Okay, keep putting pressure. Stay close on him.
Hey, listen to me. You ain't got no time. You got to get out there and do it, all right?
All right? It's okay. Okay.
Tight around.
Come on. You're going to get him, Arturo. Put the pressure on only.
Here's the knockdown. A right hand followed by a left as Gatti tried to go to the body. And you heard the cut man, Joe Souza, saying, you got no time, son. You got to do it.
Hard right hand over the top by Gatti as he comes out swinging for the knockout. It's going to take some drama to rescue Arturo Gatti's star status here.
That's right. Stay clean. Let him go.
And Roy Jones, you look at Gatti swelling up so quickly and you wonder, did this fight come too quickly after his war with Patterson in December?
That's one thing you have to always worry about in a young fighter.
He's showing his will. He's getting that left hook in there.
He's doing the best thing. He's going for broke. He's trying to get this guy out of here. And that's exactly what he should be trying to do.
He's not going to be able to see for too much longer if he can see it all now. Solid left hook. Rodrigues has got a pretty good chin. He's taking some thunder in this round. Again, the left hook lands after a counter right.
This kid is showing a terrific heart.
Has he got time to go to the body?
Yes, Gatti does have time to go to the body, but Gatti is showing an excellent heart.
Now he remembers to go to the body with a right and a left.
Keep him up.
Crowd chanting, Gatti, Gatti, Gatti. They want to see the drama. They know what's at stake.
This is the stuff champions are made of.
Break.
Going to take a near miracle against a tough guy to knock out. You saw the straight right land flush for Gatti. Rodrigues targeting the eye and throwing hard.
Rodrigues is a very tough game veteran. And he's a very smart fighter.
Sensational left hook by Gatti. Fabulous counter right by Rodrigues. This has been a time capsule round. Hard to imagine that Gatti can last much longer. He punctuates the barrage with a body blow.
And this show has just become another 5-run home run.
In the body. Okay. Back one. Back. I
stay back one. Hey, don't push on me, goddammit. I'm pushing you.
Wait. It's okay.
Cover your left eye. Cover your left eye. All right. Cover your left eye or it's over. How many fingers? Guy said cover. How many fingers? Now.
Stay the body. Okay? Work on the body. Okay? Come on. Don't pray so hard. He wanna stay.
Here you see Gatti desperately trying to put some hurt on Rodrigues, but Rodrigues is standing in there like the tough old professional he is. This is world-class stuff, folks.
This is World War III, folks.
Right eye appears almost closed.
There are a lot of fights after midnight out there on the mean streets of New York, and I can promise you nothing is like this one.
Nothing that I could think of.
Gatti trying to load up on every punch. Going to make it tougher for him to defend himself, but it's too late for that now.
Yes, much too late for that now. Oh, excellent body shot by Gatti.
Terrific right hand to the body. Rodrigues backs up, and the next two punches are pawing.
Great right hand by Gatti.
Arturo Gatti boxing in the dark through nearly closed eyes here on Boxing After Dark.
Arturo is landing some great shots to his hip to slow him down, too.
He's remembering to go to the body, and he's landing that left hook.
He's hurt with another right hand there, Gatti was.
Of the crowd on its feet through all of this round.
Let him go. Stop punching.
Wilson Rodrigues.
Taking some punishing blows.
What is keeping these guys up?
I can't tell you. Oh, that hurt very bad. Gatti's hurt. Gatti's seriously hurt.
Yep, he's wobbling now.
Yes, he's seriously
Rodrigues is about to put him out of there with accumulated punishment. Gatti fighting back with the left hook. He landed another one, and a vicious low blow, and he got away with it. Wayne Kelly was looking upstairs. And Gatti finishes the round by pulling it out from nowhere.
I don't know if this kid's going to have his title before this night is over, but he has sure shown us a championship heart.
And he sure showed us that he wants it.
He's in agony over there as Joe Souza works the inswell on that right eye, which has swollen up to several times its normal size.
Look at me. Look at me. How many fingers? 2. Say it again. 2. Say it again.
All right. Come on, come on.
I don't think he can go more than another round, Roy. Not with those kind of exchanges.
Stay away from him. Stay away from him. Push him off.
For him to go another round.
That's what I mean.
Push him off.
Here's Rodrigues coming on. A veteran boxer sensing his big chance.
All right, second down.
And here comes Gatti. Just when we thought he had all he could handle.
Round 5. And the way Gatti looked at the end of round 1, it's something of a small miracle that he's made it this far. Twice the doctor has seemed on the verge of calling a halt to it, and twice Gatti was able to recognize enough fingers to keep it going.
There was some more good body work by Gatti. I think his vision is getting a little better now.
Harold, quickly, 4 rounds. How do you score it?
Larry, 3-1, 39-36. Wilson Rodrigues. I think that he deserves an extra point in round 2 for the knockdown. Certainly Arturo can't see the punches coming, so Wilson is winning most of the rounds. But boy, Arturo Gatti's got some heart.
Arturo Gatti's one loss early in his career was to a slick boxer named King Solomon. Now he takes on a similar opponent and has nothing but trouble from the get-go.
Gatti has been getting away with some blows, but Rodrigues doesn't seem bothered by them, and so the referee hasn't called him on it.
But still, low blows are low blows, and he's been throwing well south of the border. Crowd trying to pick Arturo up. Vicious left hook right across the point of the chin. Boy, Rodrigues has got a pretty good beard, Roy.
Gatti's corner has done a terrific job of keeping his left eye open and his right eye from closing all the way.
Give credit to the cut man, Joe Souza.
You all right? You all right? All right, go.
Both fighters landed more than 60% of their blows in round 4.
There's a
Shot of contact here. Rodrigues goes down from a body shot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tide has turned. Tide has turned. Body blows did it. Here comes Gatti.
Can you believe this kid?
He got away with another low blow. He takes a hard one on the chin and another. Rodrigues turns it around.
Break out. Break. Step back.
Don't let up. Anybody, you gotta stay. Arturo, don't swim.
Just keep moving, man. I want you several times. Keep moving.
Arturo, when you miss like that, they're gonna catch you, man. Stay in the body. You don't want no more. He's gonna quit.
He's gonna quit. Stay on the body.
Okay? Hey, he has told me to feel like Arturo in Spanish.
You're winning this fight. You're winning. Keep the distance. You have to fight and keep the distance. Keep away from this man.
Here's a knockdown. He went down, it seemed, voluntarily from a right that landed somewhere between the waist, Roy, and the armpit. It wasn't real low. It might have hit him in the ribs.
It was an excellent left body shot.
Folks, when you see fights like the ones we've had in this series, it redeems all the bad stuff you ever hear about boxing. What we're seeing is the pure spirit and skill of terrific athletes.
Noble stuff. Our interpreter, Hector Garcia, says that between rounds they asked Wilson Rodrigues why he went down, and he said, he hurt me to the ribcage. I think it was the left hook to the ribcage. 9-8 there on Letterman's card because the point was taken away for low blow.
If Gatti keeps doing what he's doing now, he may have a great chance of coming back and stopping this guy soon.
You see the blood trickling from the left nostril of Wilson Rodrigues. Gatti's left eye is more open now than was the case 2 rounds ago.
All of that is from excellent work in the corner.
Unsung heroes of the sport, the cut men. Joe Souza's a hero tonight in Gatti's corner. Al Gavin did it for Junior Jones in the earlier bout. Gatti's left hook just continues to zone in. Rodrigues when Gatti hit him with 2 more blows below the belt.
The one thing that amazes me is that every time Gatti hits Rodrigues in the face, it seems like it has no effect.
But the body punches are taking their toll.
They are wearing him down.
Crowd is lifting Arturo Gatti, keeping him alive in a fight in which he could easily have been gone by now. Straight right hand.
And another body shot that hurt Rodrigues.
Down goes Rodrigues. What a left hook. He won't make it up from that.
No way.
Arturo Gatti with how about that? Comeback win. You'll never see better drama for a young prospect on his way to superstardom.
People will never forget this fight. It'll be showed over and over and over again. That is a remarkable achievement by this young junior lightweight champion.
There is my new nominee for Fight of the Year.
Well, Roy, we got another edition of Boxing After Dark coming up next month.
Maybe it's a 6-run homer.
Wilson Rodrigues still on the mat after one of the great left hooks you've ever seen by Arturo Gatti.
I feel like I need a shower just watching those two fight.
I think we should restrict this weight class for Boxing After Dark. Nothing over 160 pounds.
Well, that keeps you on the big show, Roy.
That's why I stopped at 160.
Let's take another look at the left hook knockout. Here it comes. Ah.
The body shot finally wore this kid down. Arturo Gatti did a superb job of staying in the body.
Well, I asked you in the second and third round if he had time to go to the body, and you said yes, he did, if the cut man could keep his eyes open.
They did their job, and he did his.
Bingo.
Excellent teamwork by Team Gatti.
Let's hope he takes a little time off before the next fight. Give those eyes a chance to heal. And while we're crediting Joe Souza, the cut man, let's also say good job by the New York State Athletic Commission doctor who let the fight go on rather than to stop it and deny Arturo Gatti his chance to come back.
Letting a champion be a champion.
Let's go to Michael Buffer for the particulars.
In the tradition of the great championship bouts here at Madison Square Garden, the defending champion gets off the canvas to come back and win. The official time, 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 6. Referee Wayne Kelly reaches the count of 10. The winner by knockout victory, and still junior lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Gatti.
At the time of the knockout, Wilson Rodrigues led by 3 points on 2 judges' scorecards. Arturo Gatti led by a point on 1 of the 3 judges' scorecards. But in effect, Rodrigues was in control of the bout on the scorecards. Gatti brought the artillery. Here's Larry Merchant.
Arturo, congratulations. How early did you know the situation was desperate and you had to stop him?
I wish, it's when I got dropped that I would never believe that I would ever get dropped, you know. I guess, you know, I could get dropped, and I got scared when I went down, because I didn't know I was down until I looked around. I said, oh my God, I'm going to lose the fight. And when I started going to the body, and I was trying too hard, I think, loading up a little bit too much. And then when I started working just normal to the body, I started hurting.
Have you had this kind of problem with your eyes before? Because both of them seemed almost closed by the middle of the second round.
I had problems against Tracy Patterson, but I had a great cutman on this fight, Joe Sousa, that did the job easier for me.
How much could you see or couldn't you see? Because the doctor kept asking you in the corner,
I could have seen.
You could see everything?
I could see everything. No problem. It's just, you know, I had to get adapted to his jabs and to his rhythm, so I was getting confused a little bit, trying to follow him instead of doing my own game.
Did the body shots turn the fight around for you?
It definitely did. When I hit him to the body, he kept complaining it was under the belt, but I think all those body shots were on the belt, maybe once. But all those shots seemed to hurt, and that's when I knew, and my trainer in the corner all around was telling me, hit the body, you're going to do it. He wanted to quit after I was starting to hit the body.
Did you feel, I'm losing my title?
In a way, that's when I got dropped. I told myself, man, I better wake up or else I'm going to lose this title. And I got scared because, you know, this title's been traveling pretty often. And I got scared a little bit.
Did you know you had the stuff in you to do what you did?
I have the heart and I have what it's got to be champion, and I did it. I proved it tonight again.
You sure did. Jim?